In January, I retired from the U.S. Army after serving for 26 years. Who said hua? Who said hua? You Army also?
Army, my dad was Army. I just a fan.
Yeah, you served. No, trust me. If you ever had your toys taken away on your birthday, you had a parent who served. That's how that works. They would pick the one day that you don't want to move everything as the one day that they had open to come pick up your stuff. Yeah, my kids loved me for that. But then we got to go do some cool things. I think one of the coolest things that I got to do was fire a grenade launcher. That came in handy when my boys tried to raise up on me and exercise their testosterone, because it was like, oh, you want to go, son? I could kick your ass. All the moms you know, you want to mess with this one. Let's do this. Let's do it. No, but I enjoyed my time in the military. I learned some really important things. I think one of the most important things that the Army taught me was how not to get angry when I see another woman dressed like me. That happened often. But I got divorced about 5 years ago. I say I was married to the whitest white man in America because with him, I had blue-eyed babies. Exactly. That sounds like a magic trick, doesn't it? Trust me, that is not the sort of thing that runs on my side of the family. 2 days later, Al Sharpton was like, nah, bitch, give up that race card. You can't. Don't know what you're doing over there. And it's really interesting. We were married for almost 15 years. And, my relatives, when they found out that we were breaking up, were just like, well, Leslie, you guys were together for so long. Why couldn't you make it work? He glowed in the dark. He was German-Irish, for crying out loud. I couldn't sleep. I was cranky all the time, couldn't keep a job. It was bad. No, it was interesting. My ex actually worked in the court system where our divorce was heard, so you can imagine how things went for me. Nobody bothered to tell me that it was possible that being married to a white man could mess up my credit. Kind of wish I had a better financial advisor. That's thing. But it's okay. I mean, I've been adjusting ever since we broke up. I started doing comedy about 5 years ago, and every once in a while somebody will say, well, Leslie, you're so brave, so courageous to get up in front of people and just, talk like that. Honey, this ain't courage. This is divorces and daddy issues, okay? Let's just call it what it is. So once you understand what's going on, you understand why I'm attention-seeking at 45 years old. They mean well. But parenting, parenting has its challenges. For me, my challenges are all new. Like I said, my oldest son is 22. And he keeps wanting to invite me to come hang out with him and his buddies, like get drunk, hang out. Hey, Mom, me and the guys going to get some liquor. Why don't you come hang out with us? Because Mom's been single for 5 years, and I'm kind of fresh out of self-control. That's why. Don't know if you've noticed, but your friends are legal, too. And I know I'm on one of their bucket lists because I asked them. So, just saying, if your parents are divorced, you are guaranteed that one of them went a little batshit. Don't mess them up by bringing your good-looking friends around them, okay? That's not a thing that you want to do. But yeah, I do tend to like guys that are younger than me because I'm 45. Guess what? Every year there's a new age group in that range, okay? It's so crazy because my friends are like, well, Leslie, you and these young guys, that makes you a cougar. Well, honey, I'm brown, and in some places I'm fuzzy. That's kind of... My friends have no idea who Jack Hanna is. It's crazy. Or they'll ask me questions like, well, your son might get upset, you hanging out with these younger guys. Well, I was upset every time he broke curfew. Maybe payback's a bitch. Nobody thinks about that. Nobody thinks about that. But, my singleness, sometimes I get all up in my feelings about it, and I kind of think that maybe my veteran status has a little bit to do with that. I mean, is it really reasonable for me to expect a guy to know that I'm a trained killer, but I still get my cycle? That's some scary stuff, isn't it, fellas? They were like, I didn't think about that. She makes a good point. She makes a good point. And they're even less impressed knowing that you can go commando but keep your underwear on. They're just like, no, honey, no. And I'll admit, living in Central Ohio, I kind of have a thing for the white guys. Because let's face it, that's not prejudice, that's math. You fuckers are everywhere. I think my 5th grade teacher would be proud of me. That chapter on probability, Leslie got it. And I mean, I kind of think of it as like giving back to my community by keeping the man down for a change. I love that you guys got that. Bunch of closet militants in the room. But, you know, I got to admit, though, I've been kind of confused by some recent developments. Like, who got excited about the whole 50 Shades thing? Okay, I'm glad the room is quiet. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Well, okay, one lady, that's okay. Honestly, I thought that book was going to be about an interracial couple that had a lot of kids. That was... And it's crazy because then you got guys trying to get you into that. I'm sorry, but black people have been over the bondage thing for a couple hundred years. We're not trying to... Y'all can hear the cougar jokes, but I can't bring up slavery. Okay. Okay. But it's funny because this guy that I was dating, he was like, oh, baby, no, we should try it. I think it'll be fun. You just need a good safe word. What the hell is wrong with ouch? Why we gotta make things complicated? I can tell you right now, if I can't feel my toes, I'm not gonna remember rutabaga. That's how my brain works. Jeez Louise, making it